Let's go here, bro.
From just off the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports brings you
coverage
of the NFL from Cleveland Brown Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cleveland Browns.
No points taken away.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Donovan Peoples-Jones.
What week is it? Week 3?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Shit, niggas don't even be posting their screen on shit. Hey, this is week 3, ain't it? Yeah, it's week 3, because I'm 1-1. That boy don't do no adjustments, no nothing. It just come out.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg.
That boy trash.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Now the NFL's third leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing on third down, Watson letting one fly deep for Cooper. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down on this Corey Butler is doing that. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Rodgers on the return. First and 10 now, Willis and the Titans. Just shy of the 30. The NFL's active leader rush yards. Derrick Henry getting 10 yards there. And about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
That nigga did. Henry don't want to fucking beat me.
11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball.
Everybody got their own life and their own problem. You bet. That nigga be here, man.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Second down, here's Willis. They set up the screen for Henry. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
That nigga Big D
This is
hand.
3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for the first from Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down.
And then that boy 20 touches, bro. My mama.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
No, I'm playing the Ryan, dude. I was doing 2-3.
Defense clearly had other ideas, not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring themselves.
You'll love that shit, one. All you gonna see is Dez and Deontay Wilson leave check.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that.
All you gonna see.
And now the kick is away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I knew it was coming. About what?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back
Man,
on the
look.
field. You're not over on the sidelines.
I'm probably gonna have a tank anyway, bro.
You're not hearing
I need a wide receiver.
get them next time.
I need to build this nigga Malik Willis.
You're right back out on the
That
field
nigga
with a
shit.
chance to atone.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Oh, yeah, you good.
The handoff, running left, Henry.
Man,
This
crazy.
past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping
Oh, you
the
doing
sticks
one?
moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys
I lost to Maurice
trying to
last
get
night,
him on
bro.
the
That's
ground,
crazy.
he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Y'all got practice today?
Remains a great playmaker. Despite missing chunks of the last 2 seasons, averaged almost 80 yards per game in 9 games last year.
No motherfucking way.
Willis will look to throw on first down. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. A big play that time for the Titans. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now,
It's solid already.
all this
It's
season
solid.
because he was wide open. And
Bro, everybody played, fool.
plenty of room to work his
Yes,
way
I
downfield.
did.
That's a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Henry. Will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Just power football.
Bro,
there.
I really can fucking
Give
cheat
it to
with
him.
this
He's able
nigga
to push
Derrick
his way
Henry, bro.
Yeah,
across.
they
This
went
nigga
heavy
is
there.
fucking
Sometimes
OP.
you have those big offensive linemen come in after report like they're eligible, but all they're doing
Bro, this
is
nigga
getting
OP
a good
as fuck,
stance,
bro. Like, dude,
blocking,
and he
and
on
getting their
fire
arm
right now.
across
Like,
the
he
goal.
lighting up.
Extra point up and good by Shudak. And we are tied at 7.
Nigga see it, be big guy, bro. I like that thing. That guy, man. I say he's looking at. He just got his ass whooped. Now he's coming out of your shit say, hey,
So I'll leave it at
I'm
7
not
now as they
nervous. I
kick it
can't wait to play
away.
that boy, bro. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Peoples-Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the
He like to
17-yard
find out like
line.
that.
The Browns downs drive about to get started. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out of a extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big
You on my motherfucker,
but then again, you
man.
didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that
I
came
don't know
out
what
of
the
the
coach told
offense.
these niggas in the locker room, but
I
these
didn't know if they
niggas
felt they didn't
lying.
have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
I forgot to call you.
And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back them up halfway. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets
you watching my stream?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this
I want to
one
throw you
is
something.
incomplete. Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards,
I
so
know,
he's
I'm
on
just
to punt
saying.
it away. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position.
Hey, I think Eli was a Texan, boy. That nigga he gonna be mad as a motherfucker. Oh, God.
A first down carry for Henry. Down to about
I did this for the film.
Credit to tackle to Juan Thornhill. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
These niggas funny as hell on barbershop.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a
That nigga's
2nd and
lame.
8.
Yeah. That shit go hard. That shit go hard.
In
Oh,
motion
God,
left
that
is
shit go hard.
Hopkins. Willis will look to throw it. On the slant, DeAndre
Uh-oh.
Hopkins.
Uh-oh. He got to get crazy then. Yeah.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers
Oh, that shit go hard,
because
fool.
they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
I gotta play Eli. He probably ready. Let's see. Hey, do quarterback drop still work?
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
Hey, you play Maurice then,
So
bro.
here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go.
Bro, that nigga run the same shit you run, fool. Oh, God, fool. That stack shit?
Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Oh, God. Yes, bro. And running with goddamn, what's it called? Oh, God, fool. Well, he do the string. He don't do the, what's it called, the quarterback run. Oh, God, fool. And I seen he did that shit. I said, man, I know Ashton did show this nigga that shit, bro.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Listen, had me mad as a motherfucker, bro.
Now Willis to throw. This is caught, and it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans have taken the lead.
MVP gets something in the league.
Signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL.
MVP gets something in Eli
Last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Peoples-Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I wish I can send a fucking blitz without having to cover.
They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up
Oh,
what
they
they're
should.
doing, and for some teams, it's a change in
I
tempo.
wish I could send a blitz without covering it, bro.
Tempo
This
type of an offense, just to try and change their
Some of
fortunes
these
right
rules
now.
is gonna
What
make
they've been doing
sense,
so
bro.
far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
But not much on that run,
Some
Charles.
of this shit just don't make
Way to
sense.
execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
Hey, bro, go look at that video in Barbershop. That nigga came straight through, bro. I ain't never seen about do that shit like that. They were talking about last night. They posted it. I think Russell was playing somebody.
Guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to
No,
slow him
bro.
down before he truly gets
It's
started?
Russell was playing the ill will dude.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down.
Yeah, that was the game last night. Yeah, that's it.
It's a gain of 11 yards at
That was Russell versus the Falcons. Russell was beating it was crazy.
So here's
Well,
a
Russell was
first
beating
and
this
10
nigga
at the
21-0,
38.
so he still was playing.
They'll try the air down with Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's
That bitch came through quick.
picked up by Amani Hooker. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5
That bitch
interceptions.
came. That was the out of dime, fool. Dime normal, bro. The DB
Back like
thing.
this before, and he had a tough game.
That shit
And the
came
head
through
coach
so
said,
goddamn
I'll take him,
fast, boy.
I'll
I
fix
said,
him.
God
The
damn.
very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
That's not even a nano bit. That nigga had 5 people blocking, bro, versus 6.
And their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
It looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive
Right
touchdowns.
here.
Right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. Not everyone's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Yeah.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
That was the 4th down rule in Eli Lilly.
First down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On 4th down, here's Ryan.
I'm gonna get all my games out of the way, though. I can stay over at work tonight. So I gotta play one more game. I'm in 4 leagues, bro.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34.
Those niggas got a
There
point.
he goes, right side.
You got a charge? Yeah, in barbershop? Damn. That's crazy, bro.
And that jumps the excitement level up a few
Ooh.
notches, doesn't it? What a big-time punt return for a touchdown. Now their cohorts on the special team side, they've got to add the PAT.
That would be the equalizer. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
That nigga ain't good, bro.
And he'll decide to not.
That nigga not good, bro. I beat him last night.
At the 25.
In barbershop.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, this one close game should be
They're going to feel like that. You nigga got used in the backfield now, it's going to feel like that.
a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it.
What kind of y'all
This
got?
one continues.
You want the breakfast anymore?
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he runs across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on now on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Good look, freaking nigga. You said who?
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
I'm hungry.
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage seating, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
The coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there?
Hey, I'm still, I gotta play Eli. I'm still doing.
And action was on the clock.
I'm in the second quarter of their game.
After the delay, they're backed up even
I'll be on,
further
man.
for third and long. Here's Willis, third and long. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And taken right at the 35. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Browns drive about to get started. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
This is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break.
Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half for Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tennessee offense about set, ready to go. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And now they're in the hurry up. Completes this to Colton Dowell. On the move past the 40. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans have retaken a third quarter lead.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Peoples-Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Off of play action, it's Watson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
Here's Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Rodgers to return it. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
The holding penalty negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
First down, Titans gain of 12. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Willis now off of play action. Got his man, Okonkwo.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
1st and 10, it's Willis.
And that's incomplete.
Well, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10.
Come on, here.
They're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, absolutely native on the finish at 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Willis wants to pass it again.
Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So just enough juice to get the 3, and I think that wind at the back helped a little bit there.
Certainly did, and to me that tells me that that head coach knows his kicker and realized the wind was at his back. That's probably the outer limits of what he could make, and he knew the wind might be able to aid him and get that ball over the crossbar, and it did.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Fights through it. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And Jorquez on to punt as he gets it away. On the return, it's Rodgers. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, here's Willis. Under pressure, and down he goes. Sione Takitaki buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot.
Even when some recent quarterbacks have those tough days where they can't avoid sacks, and this is one of them. 3rd time he's gone down. He might develop some happy feet now, want to escape the pocket and try and gain more yardage with his legs.
Here's Willis on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. They've got his man complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. It's a big play there for Tennessee. And even 40 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to hell, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Red wine on my bedtime. Shout out to the niggas who's dead time. Shout out to the bitches that was bedtime. Fuck you, little niggas that think it's
On
dead
1st
time.
down, Willis. Short throw taken in by Caldwell. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Henry up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. The shotgun snap to Willis. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
This is 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Watson on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here's Watson. Completes to Njoku.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here's 3rd down and 5. Now Watson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Chubb.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20.
Yeah, showed a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. Watson to throw.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
You won't ever have to hide. Am I listening? If you love me.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. Now he'll go deep down the middle. It's caught inside the 25. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Willis to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.